back to our channel.
Welcome back to our channel. Welcome to our book presentation again.
Humans.
Human. So Human is a book that was written in my Uber car, where I sat in the front seat and I would hand passenger a notebook, and it would just write down the deepest, darkest secrets anonymously. And it was all done anonymously, right? Nobody put names on there. And when they were writing in one of three books, I wouldn't open that one book until the whole book was all filled out. I would hand them out book number 2 before I could look at number 1, and we did the same thing up to book number 3. So it took years to put all of this together.
Yes.
And we have all the way out here for you. This is 352 pages long of all just great secrets. Deepest, darkest secrets, all taken anonymously. So, without further ado, right?
Yes.
Let's get into it. Let's restart. Today we actually have a lot of stories for you. It's not like the other nights. We got a lot for you tonight. So
let's start spilling the beans.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I got catfish for over 2 years, and I'm too embarrassed to ever admit my girlfriend wasn't who I thought she was.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So when I saw that, I'm like, what is catfish? I didn't know what catfish is.
Well, it's those people who pretend to be this fake person, right? You show this gorgeous picture of who you are, and then they meet you, and it's the complete opposite.
So was it one of those where somebody would show like Halle Berry picture and come out?
Yes.
Out there 300 pounds.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. So, and can you imagine he just considered the relationship because he was embarrassed.
He's a good man.
Oh my, yeah.
Most people.
It takes honor.
Most people would just end up the same night, right?
Yeah, definitely.
The same 30 minutes or so.
They'll be like, or probably like me when I was younger. I saw someone and I was like, that's who it is. No. I am God. I didn't even bother meeting the person. So definitely I understand that.
Confession time, huh?
Good. Confession. All right.
Let's go to story number 2 there.
So, had sex with my girlfriend's sister during my girlfriend's birthday party.
He said he kind of regretted it. Do you really regret it, right?
That's bad.
But she took the D in her blank.
No.
Couldn't resist it. I mean, if you can read on the stream,
this is too explicit. I don't want us to talk about this one.
You see what that is. But the point is, he cheated, or he cheated. He said they were already broken up, right?
His girlfriend's sister, no. His girlfriend's sister, they're still together on a birthday party.
Yeah,
what made him so mad why he would do that?
What a birthday
But
party.
then again, he's a guy. Do we even know if something really made him mad?
Girlfriend's sister too, though, man. Like,
yeah. I don't think something had to have made him mad for him to do that. Men are going to be men, right?
So you're going to put out a man like that. What about the woman that was involved in
women
like
sister, that, right? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Humans are humans, right? Man or women.
Right. And she did that. Her sister.
She's nasty.
Right.
Nasty.
I think she's even worse than him. Just knowing that's her own sibling.
That's true.
So we can't just say, man, that's crazy. You sleep with your sister's boyfriend.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's crazy.
Oh,
terrible sister. And she says, and he says, sorry, Bianca. Oh, ouch. That's what he says in there.
Ouch.
Sorry, Bianca.
Bianca, don't think it's you, because there are many Biancas, by the way, okay?
Right. if this Bianca is related to Miami area Bianca, more than likely.
No, there's several Biancas in Miami. Bianca, this one is not you, okay? It's okay.
Check out the handwriting, Bianca. Buy the book.
Buy the book, Bianca. You'll know. All right. So here we go. I dated a guy for a little over a year. He ended up cheating on me with one of my friends. It was a messy breakup, so we didn't talk for 2 years. He then ended up reaching out, apologizing, and wanting to fix things. I accepted his apology, but still felt some stored resentment without realizing it. I led him on for a week or 2 and got him to fall in love with me again. I still wanted revenge, so one day he asked me to his football game because he planned on asking me to prom. I purposely didn't show up and proceeded to hook up with his brother. Now,
so we're just from different siblings.
Yeah. Kind of similar story, but
yeah.
I mean, Oh, he cheated on her.
Yeah, but I think the brother also is to be blamed for this. You know, there's certain bro codes that you don't break. You don't go after your siblings, ex girlfriend or girlfriend, because it's always a thing that they might get back together in the future. So you never ever sleep with your siblings ex.
That's true.
You know what I mean? It's not just your sibling ex, but your best friend ex, because it can always create.
Probably she
issues.
was very attractive, and he was the one who loved her first, and it just happened that his
It
brother got the girl first.
It doesn't matter.
And
You gotta
he
have
finally got the
something
chance
straight.
to, be with her, even though she was doing it for the wrong reasons. Because I'm sure she didn't really care about the brother; she just wanted to get back at the ex,
But it's kind of shame on her as well that she would go to that extent just to pay back.
Yeah.
So she may have been really hurt.
Yeah,
She may have been really hurt.
Yeah, I can only. She did say it was a messy breakup, so
Right.
definitely
right,
to go through that length. Wow.
That length and all that time invested into it again, and just that's
Wow.
kind of crazy.
How do you not realize that you have resentment still? Like,
Right.
it's crazy.
So what's the better way forward there? I think she could have just said, I don't want to be with you anymore. Take the clean route. Just move on and live how happy a life.
She's a woman. She's emotional. She's gonna get back at him.
She's gonna get back
He
at him.
messed her up. It's a messy breakup. He cheated on her.
He cheated on her.
Some women just don't let that go.
And I bet she cheated on somebody in her lifetime as well.
But it's not about her right now. It's about him. He cheated on me. He's trying to reach out to me and pretending to apologize. I'm gonna get him.
Say no. I'm just trying to say the best way out there. It's not to go that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's never right to do that.
Right, and
might as well just forgive him and
brother, and so that might cause some issues in the family. For a long time.
Yeah,
maybe
definitely.
till death. Who knows?
I think the fact that she didn't show up to the football game, I'm sorry, was more than enough. She didn't have to go the extra route, but
right.
Yeah, that was good enough.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go to the next story. You want to read this one?
No, I'll be read them tonight again.
You want me to read it? Okay.
You're a good
I'm
reader.
special today.
You are
I
always.
came to the U.S. 3 months ago from South Africa. I cheated on my boyfriend of 8 months a week ago. I now do coke to cope with my regret.
This was on May 30th, 2023. So, my
3
question
months.
is, she was with that guy for 8 months. It's not
No,
that
3
long.
months. No, she came to the U.S. for 3 months.
Yes.
Okay.
So she and her ex were together for 8 months. And she cheated on her ex. And now she does coke to cope with it. I think it's an excuse to do coke. What do you think?
Well, kind of, because 8 months in a relationship, 8 months. I mean, 8 months is like a day. Like, how much can you know about a person in 8 months? How much can you get? Yeah, I agree with you. She wanted to. How bad was it? Use coke to cope with it?
Right. So
How
I
deep were you in
cheated
this?
on you, and I'm going to punish myself and do cocaine.
That's never a reason to cope with. Cope to cope.
Right. It's bad.
No.
All right. Let's look at another one out here. Okay, this one's a little hard to understand, so we wrote that right underneath so you can understand it.
Okay, I was adopted. My mom used daily, and I couldn't tolerate it. We were all separated from her. She's clean now and is the best grandma alive, and I'm grateful for that.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. People go through difficult times.
Yeah.
And so his mom had her episode, and she's better now. So a good thing for people to actually seek help when they're going through through difficult times like
she's
that.
clean now and the best grandma, so she's making up for being a bad mom at the time, so to speak.
And at times she had to have had her kids taken away from her to realize.
Yeah.
Right, and the guy said he was adopted, right? So
yeah, he said he was adopted.
Oh man. I mean, if you think your life is it's bad, man, there's people out there that's going through a lot, and so that's good, man. Let's just take out the next one. We got lots of stories for you tonight. I mean, it's almost done, right? Almost hitting the daily limit out there.
Okay.
All right, so let's read this one again.
I felt like Vanna White tonight. holding trophies and bringing them out to all the white men who won awards. I love my job.
Right. So apparently she's a presentation or something. She worked at
She was doing presentation?
award thing where she was bringing out trophies to men. I mean, that's what she said. I don't know what her kids is, but I would have to look out Vanna White and realize Vanna White is.
Isn't that related from Jeopardy? Or
see, you know more than I do.
like
I didn't even know that.
I mean, she's been around for a while, so I guess I kind of understand the concept, but.
Right. So we got some stories that was like, that's one of the,
That's one of the.
And probably she's just trying to show some highlight and bring up. Because I mean, when those people were writing in the book, they actually read other stories in there. She probably was trying to line up the comments area, and so
I'm gonna have to ask you to read this.
Okay, this one say how a car accident somebody died, which is sad. I mean, it's something that you got to carry on for the rest of your life, knowing that you're in a car accident. I'm not sure if that was his fault, his or her fault. But just to live with that, right? Being a car accident, and then if it's your fault and somebody dies, and sometimes you got to go through therapy to actually overcome that. Absolutely. It's something that you
somebody dying in a car accident.
It's a burden that if you're not careful, you take for a long time. So. Yeah, man. Anything else on this one? It's kind of crazy.
That's it. It's just kind of self-explanatory.
Right, it is. Okay. We got a last story out here for you tonight. And this one is Bam Bam.
My dad was an alcoholic abuser who harassed me since I was little. It took me a long time to confront it to my mom, but she denied and kept on putting it as a nightmare that I had. Like I just had bad dreams for years. I ran away at age 16. I came to the U.S. to find freedom. Oh my God. Your dad?
But, I know there's, and there's so many stories in this book where young girls talk about being molested by their grandfather, their cousin, their uncle, their fathers.
Yes.
It's not right. It's very common. And so if you have your children out there, keep your eyes open. As you always said, look for signs, right?
Yeah.
And so this is very troubling. But the most troubling part to me is your mom.
Yes, denying it.
Yeah, your mom says a nightmare.
Yeah, like a lot of exactly the fact that you're saying it's a nightmare. Sometimes mom will say you're lying, it's not true, but for you to play it off as something else, that means she knows that it's true.
Right, she knows that's probably want to keep the family name, and that's something that happened a lot in the black community as well. I'm not sure where this one came from, but she ran to the U.S., so it probably happened overseas somewhere. But I mean, the thought of it is disturbing.
Just the fact that you feel like you had to run away at such a young age just to try to find solace, like you had to come to a different country because, of course, nobody else. Because, like you said, the family name, probably they're protecting it. So the mom is protecting it. Everyone's gonna protect it. So there's no aunt or uncle or anyone for her to run to. She has to completely leave the country. That's very sad. Age 16, so young.
Right.
So
young.
Alcoholic
she said for
abuser.
years. She said happened for years.
Yeah. So now he's gonna try to find someone else to abuse, huh?
Right. Someone else.
Oh my God.
Unfortunately,
it's terrible. An alcoholic abuser is,
Yeah.
They say you don't know what you're doing when you're under the influence, and
I don't think so because I drank for a little while. I think you know exactly what you're doing. You probably just a little bit. You have I don't know, but you know exactly what
you've been drunk.
When I used to drink when I was much younger, I felt like a cop. And I was always like a policeman. I'm telling you, I go sliding on the cars like
Okay.
I'm telling you,
you do your own stunts.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't started. It was my life at that moment. I was a police officer.
Okay, Eddie Murphy.
And so yeah, man. So but yeah, that's kind of crazy that. I think he knows exactly what he was doing.
God, it's
it
terrible.
Wasn't any
it's
mistake.
An excuse then.
It's
alcohol is just an excuse for doing wrong.
Right. Drunk people know exactly what they are doing.
That's terrible.
So it wasn't any drunk thing over there. But yeah, man. So these are the stories we have for you today. And thank you so much for joining in. Please like, subscribe if you want.
Share,
Yeah,
share,
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 share.
share.
Yeah, so if you do like the book, you can get the book from Amazon. The book is on there, and let me put up the website real quick. The book is on there, and the book is really cool. You gonna show them the book up there, baby? You gonna bring the book up for them? Yeah,
The book.
yes, humans. Yes, yes. You can get you a copy from Amazon.com. Go to Amazon and just put in Humans Anonymous Secrets Revealed to a Rasha Driver, and it will come up. You know, it's right there for your liking. Hopefully, I can put that up there. Um, yeah, it's not popping up right now, but that's all good. Um, yep. So that's the show for today.
Hope you
And
guys, if you have any comments or questions or anything, you could always drop us a line, and we would love to hear from you, hear your thoughts. And again, in this book, so many different secrets. Sure, you can relate to something.
right.
There it is. The Amazon
Link,
link
right.
for you to purchase
Get
the
your
book.
copy, right?
Okay.
So thank you so much again, and bless your heart. Please get a copy, man. Get a copy. Support us. We have done a lot of work. 352 pages. We actually have book number 2 coming up
Yeah.
in the future,
Yes,
and
yes.
that is wild.
Yes,
It's
yes,
wild. It's
yes,
wild.
yes.
A lot of stuff that is get your mind blown. Like, poof, you know.
Yes.
So that's it. Thanks, and you have a great, great life.
Great night. Stay blessed.
Right. Stay blessed. All right.